All right, just so everyone watching this absolutely understands the nature of what we're trying to do here, I am writing a video, and this is what we would call the rough draft because I'm actually okay at making stuff up on the spot, speaking extemporaneously, but perhaps not very good at just staring at a blank document and writing out the Word file. So rolled out of bed here on a Sunday morning, came into the studio with a lot of thoughts here as to how we might organize some content that we want to do for a YouTube channel. And what we're going to do is take these thoughts and turn them into text and see if we can really organize a good presentation that will help our customers. And the topic we're going to start with, how to shop for a video production company. So you want to make a video, and you're looking through Google or other search engines in the area, and you're trying to figure out how to find a vendor or a partner or somebody or some company that can help you make a video. And we take these calls at our operation all the time. Somebody at the very early stages of beginning to think about how to use video in the course of their business, to grow their business. Perhaps they want to do a TV commercial or a YouTube video or some sort of video for a trade show or a marketing or branding piece. And a lot of times we'll get a call and somebody needs the information. The biggest question they have is how much is it going to cost? And that's something that's very hard to answer or to determine right at the very beginning of the project when you don't have a lot of details or perhaps not exactly sure what you want to do. So the topic being how to shop for a video production company, we might first need to understand the different kinds of companies that are out there, the different ways that people work in the video production industry. And when I say that, I mean in a mid-sized market like Cleveland, Ohio, or Columbus, Ohio, or Indianapolis, Indiana, or a mid-sized market like that, not necessarily New York or LA, or in the cinema business or in the broadcast business in New York, but in the Midwest or in a mid-sized market like ours, where you want to make a video for your business. So that's a pretty narrow, or trying to narrow it down a little bit. How to shop for a video production company. And the first thing we might consider, like anything, is the analogy to building a home. I love the building a video, creating video, very similar to building a custom home, because a script could be similar or compared to the architectural rendering or the blueprints or the floor plan. That's your script. And then you have certainly a lot of different people that come in, the craftsmen that would include the woodworking folks, the construction person, the plumber, the electrician, and all the different folks that would go into building a home. Same idea with video production. Once you have your blueprint or your script and everything done, you might have a director of photography, the person that's going to shoot the video, of course, the animator or the editor or a voiceover talent, or all these different individual trades that come into play to produce the video. So a lot to think about, and just like you might hire a general contractor, and then that general contractor would hire all the individual persons, you might decide to hire a company that's a custom builder, or you might decide to hire one person, or you might even decide to be your own general contractor. And let's use the term producer in place of the general contractor in our home building analogy. So let's decide that we're at the point where, are we going to just hire a producer? Or, so say producer versus production company. All right? So we're doing this whiteboard idea because what we might want to do is think about the graphics for this video, and I'm going to go ahead over here and maybe turn me down. So producer versus production company. I might need to make those brighter. So are we going to have a producer, or are we going to have a production company? If we were to hire a producer, then that producer would just be responsible for perhaps working through the script, coming up with the ideas. Might even hire a script writer. Maybe the producer is also a writer. That's certainly possible. And then that producer would then... We're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be back right after this.